When the church went woke, darkness was given free rein. I'm going to explain how the church went woke so that we know how to adjust moving forward. The problem is the church lacks cultural influence because we've been trying to change the world from within the church rather than releasing the church into the world. You see, the goal is not to convince the world to come to our church services. The goal is to be a church who equips God's people to go into all the world. To help you understand, let me show you what I mean in equation format. If you take the church, add the gospel, but take out culture, you have religion. If you have the church, but you take out the gospel and you add culture to it, you become woke. But the church plus the gospel plus culture is God's kingdom on the earth. In 1974, God gave two church leaders the same revelation. They were praying about how to turn the world around for Jesus, and God revealed 7 things to focus on: the church, family, education, government, business, arts and entertainment, and media. This is now called the 7 mountains of influence. And what this means is that each of these 7 things have tremendous influence in our culture. They shape how people think and what they do. In other words, those who are in leadership of each of these 7 mountains will determine the culture of a nation. So when Jesus tells us to disciple the nations, he means to serve in places of leadership in each of these 7 areas. The problem is the church has vacated 6 of the 7 mountains and left the world in charge. And honestly, most churches have even given the world the church mountain too, through wokeism. Now we're in a place where we have to take back the territory we've given to Satan so we can make disciples of the nations and get everything ready for the return of Jesus Christ. This seems overwhelming, but here's the truth. 1 John 4:4. You are of God, little children, and you have overcome the world because he who's in you is greater than he who's in the world. Satan ain't got nothing on us. The only reason he's been able to do what he's done is because the church has been hiding out in the church. As soon as we decide to go into the world, we experience victory. We find favor with God and favor with man, and God pours out a blessing so much that we can't contain it. It's time to invade the 7 mountains with the kingdom of God. It's time to take the children of the devil off their throne and put the children of God in those places of leadership and influence. My prayer today is that you find out what mountain you're called to. And it's not that you have to go do something right now, but you do need to start praying for your mountain and asking God to lead you in what you need to do. Are you ready to go into all the world and preach the gospel and make disciples of the nations? Because as a follower of Jesus Christ, that's what you're called to do. If you found this video helpful, you'll love my book titled Jesus Ain't Woke. In it, you'll get the confirmation you need to steer clear of wokeness in a thrilling 30-minute read. I would love to personally sign a copy and send it to you. Order your book today at cadeyoung.com. If you would like to help me get this truth out to everybody who needs it, hit the like button. It may seem small, but it really helps a lot. So go ahead and hit that like button. And I'd also like to invite you to consider giving into this ministry. Simply visit cadeyoung.com and you'll find a giving button there. I have more videos coming your way. Be sure to subscribe so I can let you know, and I'll see you next time.